My name's Paid. I'm a one above all Marvel Rival player last season, and this is my predictions for this season. This season might be interesting. It's gonna, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be the exact same thing as last season. I mean, there wasn't really good changes to the back line, so I think the bans are still gonna be the exact same thing. Like they did not fix anything fundamentally wrong with certain characters, and there are some surprises. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, this tier list is also for people who are like, I'm just gonna say GM, but I don't even think GM. But like GM to like one above all players, this tier list is gonna be mainly for those type of people because like in lower ranks, like a character like Squirrel Girl, is like they think that character is like crazy or something. But this is mainly, I think like if you're like at least, well for console, I feel like C1 and above, cause that's where you actually see like decent players in my opinion, like players that you actually see that you be like, oh, these guys actually belong in this ring. PC, you know, I think they also get the gist, so I'll say GM for them. But me personally, I do think it's like C and above. So let's get into this. Oh wait, also this must ban place is literally just for characters who are just absolutely fucking broken. If you don't have it on your team, you lost. Or if you know there is somebody on the enemy team that plays this character and you don't have anyone on your team to match it, you literally lost. Like it's just not even close. Alright. So first character we have is Mag. Mag, obviously, S tier. You know, he got two bubbles. He does really good damage. Well, not really good, but he does pretty good damage. He has a really good burst combo. And he can poke, which is, we're in a poke meta. I mean, poke is just absolutely busted this season, without a doubt in my mind. So yeah, he's obviously S tier. Hulk, the changes that Hulk got, I still think he's A tier. I don't think he's S. I don't think he's gonna be a permaban. I mean, his ult, you can still hard stun him. You just can't do things like invis push, Jeff bubbles. Uh, I don't know if grounded works on him with thing, but you know you can still CC him. So, and if you're just running the right comp, it's also still gonna be pretty easy to deal with the Hulk. Emma Frost. I've been I don't like talking about this character. I am an Emma Frost main, so don't think this is bias when I say this. She is A tier. Okay, and clearly the buff that they just gave her shows why she's A tier. In this season where poke is so dominant, healing is so OP, and feeding support ults is actually just throwing, Emma is actually A tier, right? Only way you can get a kill is with your diamond form. And this is why I said like this tier list is mainly for the higher rank players. No one's just gonna let you diamond form them. They're gonna try to bait out your cooldown. They're gonna avoid you if you're in your diamond form. And if you're in your diamond form, you don't get a kill. Now you just waited 20 seconds, right? They buffed the charge of her beam. I kind of wish they just took 2 seconds off her diamond form instead of the charge of her beam, simply because her beam is just not that strong this season. I literally have clips of me sitting there just going, am I healing this person while I'm at 100 charge and I'm shooting a squishy? And I'm not even talking about like a DPS. I'm shooting an actual support. Their other support is healing them. And it's just like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, how am I ever supposed to kill this person at 100 charge? And even when you're diamond form, you still rarely get killed. The only good thing about her is her diamond form and her crystal. Like, but it's not because the character herself is bad. She's actually really fucking good. It's just the meta we in is just horrible. Also, she's a brawler. She's not a poke character. So dive characters, people don't play dive when we're in a poke meta. Poke kind of shits on her. You got a hella just head tapping you from across the map. What can you really do? Like, the character is just eh. I think if they're running dive, I think is A tier, but normally I do think he's B tier. I mean, the changes they gave him with the, you know, AOE damage reduction, pretty good. You also can weaken people now, pretty good. Yeah, he's all right. Venom. Now, Venom is interesting because I he does do a really good job at distracting the back line. So I usually would put him in S, but like I said, it's like a poke meta and like nothing kind of dies in the back line if certain characters aren't banned. So I think I'm just gonna put him in A tier, but his ult's really good. You know, he can get kills if you have really good aim. This character actually I do think he's pretty good. I can't put him in S, even though I want to put him in S, but I can't. Thor, I think he's B tier. If you're just running the right comp, I mean, you just slam a Thor. Like, I mean, I think the buff they gave him, where you can like kidnap people, that is really good. But it's like I said, like if you're just running the right comp, you just slam, you slam. So Captain America, I think's A tier. I think he's like a Venom just without the damage. He has a really good ult, 30% or ult regeneration on your team. He can stall forever. Pretty sure he got a buff. So I mean, I think he's A tier. I think he's always been A tier, right? And good caps are just really annoying to go against, unless you have like an Emma, I guess that really deals with this character. Okay, Groot. Groot is a must ban. This character is the most secret must ban I've ever seen in the game. Every time there is a Groot player on the enemy team and we don't ban Groot and we have no one on my team to match, we literally lose. They have removed every single thing that makes this character counterable with his Iron Wall. Bucky does nothing to him anymore. Wolverine struggles against him. Like, you just completely gutted this character, especially if you're running a good backline. This character is Thanos. This is literal Thanos. He would just walk around, wall you from your team so you don't get healed, which healing is really strong. He has crazy burst damage. His ult charges, I think he has the fastest tank charging ult. I don't know what else tank gets their ult faster. Maybe Thing, if you're like hitting like pierces. But other than that, Groot is just broke, and the combos you do with his ult, absolutely insane. He has an insane hitbox with an insane amount of health, meaning that you're feeding your support ults significantly faster than their team supports. It's absolutely busted. Yay. Angela S tier. Okay, even if she got her nerf, the buff that they gave her where she moves faster while charging allows you to bring people into your backline faster and further. But and especially if you have a really good Angela on the enemy team, I honestly think she's a must ban. Like if they have a really good Angela, that character is a must ban. Like there's just no around it. Alright, Strange. The changes that Strange got, we are in a poke meta, so I kind of want to put him in S. But to be honest, I don't think Emma being an A and Strange being an S is kind of fair. So I'm gonna put him in high A, and I'm gonna obviously put Emma in front of Hulk. I'm also gonna put Venom in front of Hulk if we're doing it like this. But Strange, he's actually pretty decent. He does crazy bursts, which burst damage is what you need this season. But it's just like he just has this shield. They also made it where you can fly yourself forward. But I mean, that way of playing Strange with the ult isn't really that good. Soon Invis push, Luna freeze, things of that nature. It's like you kind of want to hide and then drop down with your ult to really get value with it. So, but I do think he's going to be pretty good. You know, he also does a lot of damage. Penny, removing the Rocket team up actually just killed this character. I'm not gonna lie. Rocket team up, she's A. With that, she's A, and especially on certain maps, she's a must ban, right? But now without the Rocket team up, they kind of just gutted her. Loki, yeah, she's kind of just bad. And even if you play her on penny heavy maps, I think she's not even A tier. I think she's B tier. This character actually got pooped on. Rogue. Really good rogues, A tier. The average rogue, B tier. I mean, this character is like, we're in a poke meta, like I said. Like, this character is just not that good. I mean, yeah, she's just not. Black Panther. Okay. This guy just got a buff, and everyone's creaming about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This character was never bad. Like, you're still gonna fall into the same issue with this character, and I don't understand what people don't understand. You're gonna walk out of spawn on this character. You're gonna win the first team fight because Black Panther just goes in, get like 3 kills off the rip. Okay, guess what? They walk out, Thing, Bucky, Ultron, fucking a flyer, and your character just useless again. Like the character itself isn't bad. It's just it's just super easy to counter. Like it's like I don't know. So I mean, yeah, first fight, the first ever fight, he's a must ban. But then as the game goes on, he's just C tier, right? Like, and another thing that pisses me off about these Black Panther character people is like, why is the only way for your character to be good is to literally insta kill someone to the point where they can't react? Like, why does that make your character good? He can't brawl. He can't. He's not good in the mid fight. He's only good in the beginning or a cleanup. Like I don't know. I don't know. Ridiculous. Black Widow. I mean, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Hawkeye must ban. Simple. This character got a buff where he can just two tap tanks if your supports are not paying attention, or if you're off angling. Like his team up with Cloak and Dagger is low key insane. He has a really good ult that just fries. It can even fry you through support ults, by the way. Like this character is just top tier. Just one shotting people. He's a must ban, like without a doubt. Hella. S tier obviously. She's always going to be S tier. Iron Fist. This one's interesting. I used to be an Iron Fist main, and I'll let you know this now. Iron Fist is either going to be A tier or a must ban. I'm gonna put him in a must ban because they just made Iron Fist where he went from not being able to dive as good as he used to, but really good at brawling with tanks, to now being really good at brawling and really good at diving, and we buffed his self-sustain. So, as an OG Iron Fist player, this character might be a must ban now. Because now you can do the combo of, five hits and a kick, but the way you really play Iron Fist is you do like 2 kicks before you actually get to the guy. So that you do three hits and then the kick to do like the fastest TTK. And I'm pretty sure that's back now off of the clips I've been watching. So he low-key might be broken this season. Okay, Iron Man, I mean, I guess if they're running like a full melee comp, he's like B tier still. Like, I mean, I don't know. This character's not good. This character, Magic. Listen, dive characters are not bad. It's just the meta just does not cater to them. Simple. And even though that, I think Magic's B tier, right? A really good Magic, A tier. But I'm talking about if you're running against a meta comp, Magic is, yeah, nah. Moon Knight, S tier. This is the most slept on character in the game. I don't know why people do not play him more often. He can flank, he can poke, he can brawl. This guy has it all. Like, I don't understand. His ult's really good. His ult also combos with Groot ult extremely well, which is a must-ban character. This character is absolutely broken. I was watching TTK and his friend just run OAA lobbies on PC with this combo. They're and controller players, by the way. Like this combo is actually super strong, and I don't know why no one's playing them. And I'm actually gonna take the time to play so much Groot this season. Namor, they gave him some buffs, but I'm not. He's B tier, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. Namor needs a third squid, a third enhanced squid to be good. It's just that simple. Like I don't know why everyone thought this guy was gonna be broken. I was literally telling everyone this shit's ass. Like he needs a third squid to be good. His base squids are horrible, even though they buffed him. Psylocke, really good Psylocke's S tier. The average Psylocke A tier. I mean, another thing about my tier list is like I can't justify putting a character in a in a character where like a character like Hela's in, you know? Like Hela's just so much better than Psylocke right now. They this character has just caught so many nerfs, like to the point where I just think you just rework her. Punisher, I think's A tier, like especially if you're like Gambit, Rocket, and like Rocket Punisher combos. I literally have I'm gonna drop a video where I'm like actually mag dump like 80% rock on his dome. Like I have 80 charge on my fucking rock on his dome, and he just eats that shit. Like absolutely eats it with Rocket Amp. So yeah, Spider-Man, Loki, B tier. Really good Spider-Mans are A tier, but just because it's not his meta, I'ma put him in B tier. And even though it's not his meta, like even though with dive guys not being in the meta, these guys still do like they still are really good. And I know Iron Fist is a dive, but like the fact that he's really good at brawling and now he's gonna be really good at diving, versus these guys are more like, well, I think Magic can brawl pretty decently, right? But not as good as Iron Fist, obviously. You know, Iron Fist is he's just better because he can just do both. Squirrel Girl, C tier. Poke, we're in a poke meta. I mean, like Hella, Moon Knight. Moon Knight's just so much better than her. Like Hella Moon Knight just slams her, and her ult just gets fried by these characters if you just shoot it. I don't know why people just don't shoot the ult. And another thing is she feeds crazy supportals. She just sits there and slams these tanks. And guess what? You know, certain characters are in the game with certain ults, and that just makes it like absolutely broken. All right, Star Lord. I think Star Lord's A tier. Really good Star Lords could be S tier, especially with Gambit. Gambit Star Lord, I think is S tier. Really strong. Like Star Lord still gets his ult really fast, especially with Mag in the game. You just bubble him and he does a little Beyblade spin. Yeah. Storm, I think Storm's D tier. I mean, I don't think this character has been good for a while. So yeah, that sucks. Scarlet Witch, same spot. Alright. The craziest one that people are not gonna like to hear, Bucky. Bucky is B tier. Get over yourself. This character is not good if there is zero melee characters on the field. If you have Hawkeye Hella, you just slam Bucky every day of the week. It's not even, it's just no diff. Moon Knight slams Bucky. Like, what? Punisher, Psylocke, well, not really Psylocke, Punisher slams Bucky. A Star-Lord could also slam Bucky if you're really smart about it. They removed Groot weakness to Bucky by his Iron Wall. You can't hook Groot no more. Like, it is crazy. He's also a projectile character. He's not hit scan, so that means his shots are less consistent. This character is just nowhere near as good as people make him out to be. Yes, if we were in a diver meta, this character will be a must ban. If characters like Thor, Venom, Captain America were just S tier heroes, yes, this guy would be a must ban. If Spider-Man and Magic was S tier heroes, he would be a must ban. Obviously, like without a doubt, because he's an anti-dive counter. That's what he's made to do. Wolverine. I think Wolverine's A tier. I've had Wolverines in my game absolutely slam lobbies. It's not even close. Wolverine, right? Like if you're not running Wolverine into like an absolute horrible comp, it's like he can do things, right? If you're running Strange, Venom, Cap, Hulk, Thor, Rogue is like he slams, and especially Penny now with the nerf, like he just slams, right? Mr. Fantastic. B tier. I mean, they didn't really fundamentally fix anything with this character. So yeah. Johnny, C tier. I think he just takes too much skill to be that mid. Yeah. I mean, this character is like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I've had good Johnnies in my game, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, okay, is this Johnny really good, or is the enemy team just really bad, you know? Gene, obviously S tier, without a doubt. If you know they have a really good Gene on their team, I mean, it could even be a must ban. Now, hear me out. Blade, with the recent buffs that he got, hear me out. I think he might be a must ban. One thing I was talking about was if Blade could use his anti heal in his sword form, that might be broken. He also has a combo where you can shoot, dash, shoot melee for an instant kill, which is pretty good. It's like a pretty good one shot combo, I'm not gonna lie. Now, Daredevil. The changes they did absolutely nothing. Okay, I mean, he's still just gonna be this guy who just runs around, beginning of the fight, gets 2 kills instantly. He can still brawl insanely well. Like he's literally like a better version of Iron Fist. I'm not gonna lie to you. All they did was just make it where the downtime in between fights is just a little bit more annoying. That's all. I haven't played Deadpool. I've seen things about Deadpool. I'm not gonna put him in a must ban or S tier or anything. Honestly, I would put him in his own tier. I'm just gonna put him in D tier for now because I just don't know. I think the tank Deadpool didn't look that good because the shield that he gets is like, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen enough. I'm gonna put him in D tier, not because he's bad, just simply because I just don't know. Right? Adam Warlock, triple support Adam Warlock, A tier. Dual support Adam Warlock. Yeah, just slap that guy down there. Invis, the character they did absolutely nothing about. People think they gutted this character. This character is not gutted. This character is still going to be absolutely broken. Must ban. The character is just broken. They did not fix the fact that she can still put a shield on herself. The shield also heals. They didn't nerf the range of her pull. They didn't nerf her primary fire range. Like it's still like so stupid. Luna, hot take. Luna is B tier. Luna's B tier. I honestly could see her in C tier. Loki, I'm gonna put her in C tier, and I'm gonna explain why I'm gonna put Luna in C tier. Right? Luna has nothing special about her. Okay, the only thing she has is Snowflake, and with Dive being so poop scoop this season, it's like why am I gonna put Snowflake on somebody? The only thing she had was her ult, and I used to say it all the time. You nerf Luna ult, the the character's useless. Like she does nothing right. Her clap does 5 more heals and damage than Invisible Woman primary fire. The only difference is that it's just hit scan. It's hit scan and instant. But Invisible Woman primary fire, it's not hard to hit. It's not a crazy travel time. Like this character just sucks. Her ult, you have Rocket in the game. Rocket does exactly what her ult does, but at the same time, if you're a good Rocket and you just hide the ult to a point where they can't shoot it, it's like, what are you gonna do? What are you genuinely gonna do? Unless Phoenix is in the game, obviously, right? Like this character does nothing right. Flyers are kind of horrible. Like so, putting a snowflake on a Johnny is like Johnny's like C tier right next to her. Like I don't know. This character takes way more skill than other supports in the game just to be just to have nothing special about her. Like I don't even know what you could change about her. Just rework the characters. Just rework all the supports at this point. Gambit, I'm not even gonna get into it. Just put him right there. Ultron, triple support Ultron, in my opinion, is S tier. Dual support, I think he's obviously like above. I mean, under Luna, obviously. right? I mean, I'm just gonna put Luna at like the top of C tier, right? She's like damn near MB tier. Low, okay, let me go back to Luna real quick. If certain characters are banned in the game, she's obviously like probably A tier. But if they're not banned, like why would you ever click this character, you know? But we got Ultron. I think Ultron is C tier in duo, especially with Poke being so strong. Like I mean, he does still get fried. In triple, in triple, if you're playing Ultron correctly in triple, I think he's S tier. If you're just sitting there poking at the support, doing half their HP all the time, really good. But at the same time, you got Jean, Moon Knight, Hela, uh, Hawkeye. I mean, these characters kind of just fry you out there. Loki, Gambit's in the game, must ban. If he's not in the game, he's still S tier. I mean, I always thought the perfect nerf to Loki would be revert all your nerfs to him and just make it where his ult, if you copy a support, you get 50% ult charge. If you copy a DPS or tank, you get 75% ult charge. And make it where you get ult acceleration in your copy so you can get the ults faster. But like it just makes it where like if you wanted to copy Gambit, okay, you can copy Gambit, but you still have to like heal. So it makes you pre-copy. It still makes you pre-copy, and it still makes it where you can die and there's risks, you know, or it encourages you to actually copy other people's ults. So yeah, Mantis triple support Mantis I think is S tier, especially if you have Groot in the game. Mantis by herself is B tier. Why is she higher than Luna? Because the character actually has something different about her. She has damage boost. Damage boost actually is something unique that is useful this season. So we're in a heavy poke meta where characters like Hela, Phoenix, Moon Knight, Hawkeye just dominate, right? Damage boosting these characters is insane. Damage boosting the character like Groot, Mag, builds ults really fast, without a doubt. Jeff, double support Jeff, I mean triple support Jeff is obviously S tier. Double support, he's like he's C tier. I'm not gonna lie, right? I put him over Ultron, but he is C tier in double dual support comps, right? And that's because of the healing ult thing, right? Cloak and Dagger, worse than Luna, better than these guys. I mean, she just I can't even say she's worse than Luna because I'm pretty sure her ult outlasts Luna ult. So she's going to B tier. She's going to B tier. She's going to B tier. Because I just remember they just buffed her where you can just double cloak blanket, right? The dark the dark blanket, you can throw two of those now, right? Just never throw the healing one. Just always throw the dark one. It is wow. I just thought about that. Crazy. Rocket A tier. I mean, he's just he's literally just a better Luna. You know, he has res beacon. Like he just gets value from sitting in the back and just holding down one button. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, this is I don't know who this is. This is a tier list. This is my opinion. This is my future predictions. I'm not gonna lie. I could change some. I could see me changing some things around in here, but this is just what I personally think, right? I think the craziest one is Luna, but for the reason I explained that there's nothing special about her. She's just too mechanically demanding to like have nothing special about her. So yeah, Invis Gambit must be a must ban. And I'm telling you, if you haven't played Groot, learn Groot. Groot is actually, in my opinion, the best character in the game, without a doubt. So yeah, that's all. Drop a follow. I mean, not follow. Sub, comment, like, and tell me what you think about this tier list. So yeah, have a nice one.
My great grandma got hit with a Draco. I can't sleep at night. And my real daddy lost to my stepdad in a slapbot fight. And my little cousin cried on crack sheet, number 4 years old. And my auntie just got back from Vietnam. She lost 3 of her toes. I'm fighting demon. Yo, on God. Demon. Yo. They think I'm rich because that nigga got all this ice on. A bullet hit me in the back of my head, knocked out my eyeball. Yeah, this shit dropping soon.